Now when you think of Jeep, you think of the Compass. And when you think of the Compass, chances are that you're thinking on the lines of it being a butch, brawny SUV with incredible off-road credentials, albeit a little bit expensive. And you won't be wrong. Well, that was what was our verdict for the older Jeep Compass. The reason why I call it older is because now there is a new Jeep Compass in town. This is a 2021 model. It's called itself a facelift, and it's clear what Jeep is trying to do. They're trying to add the premium word in your chain of thoughts, which as a result will justify the price tag. Have they achieved it? Well, let's take a closer look. Now let's start with the changes that the Compass has got, and let's start from the outside. First and foremost is the new face that it has got. It now has a darker theme running across it. It now has slimmer, updated LED headlamps, and that along with the new bumper makes the car look a lot more bolder and sportier than before. Other than that, you get new wheels on the sides, and that's about all the changes there are on the outside. But now let's get to the big change. And the big change is once you're inside the 2021 Jeep Compass. How big of a change? Well, everything has changed. This is a brand new dash that the Compass has got. And honestly, the first thing that came to my mind when I saw the interiors of the car were, wow, this is a good looking interior cabin. Now let's take a closer look at what's what, and the first thing that you'll notice is the quality of materials that have been used inside the cabin. You get double stitching on the dash, you've got this fantastic insert that makes it look premium, and everything is very well put together, synonymous to the quality that Jeep has always been known for offering. You also get this massive touchscreen infotainment system display in the center. That's the highlight of the cabin, and this has the latest generation software from Jeep. And this is a fantastic unit. The touch response is amazing. It's got all the features that you would want. The Compass now gets a 360-degree surround camera system, and that can be accessed from here as well. And other than that, what's really interesting is that the new Compass comes with wireless Android Auto and wireless Apple CarPlay, and that's a feature that's so helpful that I cannot emphasize enough. Other than that, you also get a wireless charging pad, you get a USB-C port along with a regular USB port up here in the front, which is a very nice touch, and you've got all of your four-wheel drive controls and driving mode controls laid out in a different fashion here. The central tunnel is a lot more minimalistic than before, and as a result, again, it looks more premium. However, it's got these gloss black finishes, which can be a little bit of a troublesome thing to maintain over long periods of time. Nevertheless, it looks really nice. Now let's come to the instrument cluster, and this is an all-digital display as well. Now, having a digital instrument cluster in this segment isn't that big of an achievement. A lot of other cars have it too. But what's different here is that it gets this new design, which is again a lot more minimalistic, and as a result, it looks really premium. It has got so many customizable faces that you can spend a very long time playing around with it. But what I personally like the most is this new 3-spoke steering wheel. This really does it for me. All in all, this is a fantastic place to be in. And it continues to be loaded with features as well. Apart from the ones mentioned, you also get things like a massive sunroof, powered tailgate, and 8-way electrically adjustable front seats with ventilation and memory function as well. Now coming to the rear seat of the Jeep Compass, well, not a lot has changed except for this new tunnel over here. This has the USB port, a 12-volt power socket, and rear AC vents. That's new, but the seating comfort is, well, like before as well. But let's take a quick recap. Anyway, the driver's seat has been set as per my height. For reference, I'm 5'10", and you can see I have all the room that I could want. This place is best suited for 2 people, to be really honest. You can accommodate 3, but that's not going to be very comfortable. But having said that, let's get to the driving experience. And in this department, well, nothing has changed. And that's not a bad thing at all, because the Compass has already created a mark for itself in the driving department thanks to its confident driving experience and immense off-road capability. We drove the top-end S variant of the Compass that was powered by the 2-liter diesel engine with automatic transmission. We won't go much into details for this as it's the same as before, but in short, it's one of the best cars to drive around in its segment. So at the start of the video, I had mentioned how I felt that Jeep wants to add the word premium to the list of synonyms that describe the Jeep Compass. At the end of it all, I believe they have successfully managed to do so. Yes, the Compass is still an expensive car, there's no two ways about it, and that holds especially true for the top spec variant that we have driven today. However, the Compass now justifies its price tag way better than ever before. So if you've been pondering whether to go for the Jeep Compass SUV or not, well now your choice is a lot easier to make.